After the end of World War II, France began to restore its influence in Southeast Asia. Just like during World War II, the French military still heavily used equipment provided by the American military. In a report to the American military, the French military pointed out that the existing American transport vehicles were not suitable for the muddy and river-filled areas of Southeast Asia and could not meet the needs of the French military in Vietnam. According to the report provided by France, the Advanced Research Projects Agency of the U.S. Department of Defense funded a research project called Agile in 1959. The goal was to develop a new tactical truck with the capability for air transport, in preparation for the likely escalation of the war in Vietnam by the United States. This project attracted more than 50 companies, with 6 participating in the bidding process. Ultimately, the Chance Vought company won the contract. In fact, the Chance Vought company lacked relevant technical expertise and only had shallow design experience, and had never assembled or produced cars before. After spending $8.7 million, the company successfully developed the Gamma Goat transport vehicle, exceeding the expected cost by 3 times, with a vehicle weight also over 3 times the initial estimate. Nevertheless, the company won an order for 15,274 vehicles in 1968, with 13,516 for the Army and 1,758 for the Marine Corps, totaling $132.1 million, a huge contract for any company at the time. The Gamma Goat used a 6x6 articulated wheel chassis, looking like a tractor pulling a cart from a distance. Its power compartment was located in the rear of the front half of the vehicle, with a 6-wheel drive mode and steering devices installed on the front 4 wheels. The connection structure between the 2 halves of the vehicle had a certain degree of flexibility to avoid rigid collisions during off-road driving. Its off-road maneuverability was excellent, hence the name Goat. The name Gamma came from its innovative power articulation inventor. The vehicle had no armored protection, and the driver's cab was also open, with some models having a simple cab cover added. The rear cargo compartment of the vehicle had a canvas structure, only providing protection from wind and rain. Although the Gamma Goat had good off-road capabilities, it was lacking in other aspects. The articulated chassis and power layout made it inconvenient for highway operation and incapable of achieving high-speed stability. Its amphibious capability was also insufficient, being called a semi-amphibious off-road vehicle, only able to cross shallow water or marshes and lacking the ability to float in rough waters. The sides of the vehicle were low, without propeller structures, and relied on wheels for water traversal. Before entering the water, the driver needed to activate the bilge pump. Some models modified into radar vehicles or heavy trucks completely lost their amphibious capability. Furthermore, due to the overly complex vehicle structure, logistical maintenance and repair became difficult in actual use, even for the U.S. military, which had the strongest logistical capability. A large-scale military operation required the deployment of thousands of vehicles, necessitating a significant number of logistical personnel and parts. During the Vietnam War, 14,274 Gamma Goats were produced, with 12,516 for the Army and 1,758 for the Marine Corps. At the time, the cost of one Gamma Goat was $8,000, which was not cheap, as the original plan was to cost only about $3,000. These trucks were mainly used for material transport and towing artillery in the later stages of the Vietnam War, primarily serving in the rear and considered inadequate equipment by the soldiers. After the Vietnam War, the U.S. military began to gradually replace them with conventional commercial transport vehicles and the Humvee series, so the Gamma Goat transport vehicles were not seen in other large-scale military operations launched by the U.S. military. Currently, a large number of Gamma Goat transport vehicles are being collected by civilian enthusiasts, with some still in use. A Gamma Goat in relatively good condition is being resold online for about $7,000, which is not considered expensive in the collecting community, mainly due to the initial high production of over 10,000 vehicles and minimal losses during the war, resulting in a large number still in existence.